Alright, welcome back to the channel with your host Addis187. Today's episode 10 of the Sketchbook series. Today you're getting an abstract Bad Bunny drawing and a review of his new album, YHLQMDLG. And what does that mean? It means yo hago lo que me da la gana. And what does that mean? It means I do what I want. And yeah, I've listened to the album about 10 times now, probably like 15 by now. And his singles back to back non-stop on my playlist. So yeah. And for those who don't know, Bad Bunny is the king of trap and reggaeton. He makes hit after hit, and he's basically the Drake except actually good and respected. For the most part, from what I've seen from his music, is he really does care about his fans, and he always tries to bring out the best project for everyone, not just himself, unlike other artists who just want to be in the top of the mainstream and don't care about, losing themselves and their identity. So yeah, hopefully you enjoy, like, comment, subscribe, and now to the video. And now that I'm editing this, I also remembered that I made a realistic portrait of him in case you're interested in watching that. It's actually my first YouTube video, so quality ain't the best, but I tried. So yeah, now to the video. The album has about 20 songs, and what I appreciate the most is his attention to detail. He has a lot of music videos to go with almost every single one of his songs, which I find pretty cool. One of my favorite ones, just visually, is Hablamos Mañana, VHS, which is him with a guy named Dookie. I don't know why. Hopefully I pronounced it right. Pablo and Chile or something like that. But the whole music video is him dancing in VHS mode. And what do I mean by VHS mode? It's just very on purpose bad footage. And like in the early 90s and stuff like that, late 80s, just that vibe to it. And it's pretty awesome. For the most part, I like almost every single song in the album. But my particular favorite three are the one with Anuel, Está Cabrón Ser Yo, the one with the heart, and Si Veo, Tu Mamá. The one with the heart is basically reminds me of Kanye's West, the college dropout at the end, where he just starts putting the last call. He starts shouting everybody out, shout out to everybody who helped me, everybody that believed in me, this and this, but in a more serious way and sentimental way. And yeah, I thought it was really cool that he did that. And now let's talk about Si Veo, Tu Mamá and the music video. Alright, so before we even get started, Si Veo, Tu Mamá translates to If I See Your Mom. The song itself is the aftermath of the heartbreak and what he felt after. The music video starts off with some kid at the middle of a party. There's a rope to hang himself, and everybody around him in the New Year's Eve party is just having fun, having a blast, and just him casually there in the middle of the room. He's about to try to kill himself. And then a little kid comes up to him and says, "Yo, what are you doing?" The guy's like, "Well, I'm a failure, nobody likes me, I'm this, I'm that, and I'm just not happy." And then the little kid says, "Yeah, my parents don't care about me either, and my friends don't listen. You know what I do when I feel sad? I listen to Bad Bunny." And then they go together and then just start listening to the song. The song starts off like this: "I still love you, but I know it's a mistake. You don't love me anymore, and without you I do better. And if I see your mom, I'm gonna ask her about you to see if you have somebody else and if somebody else is making you happy." The song doesn't translate very well, but in Spanish, it bumps. And he just starts talking about, "Oh, I remember the times we spent together. I can't fool myself saying I forgot you when I miss you. And now I only share memes. I don't write anything." And that's a big mood because that's exactly how it be. And then it just starts talking about how the new year started. He got kicked out of his job for just being depressed, feeling sad. He got fat. He doesn't know how to get rid of it. And he's just feeling like the world sucks. And how he met somebody else, but it's still not the same. And then months go by, he just starts hanging out with his boys, telling them he promised them he's not going to talk about them. And then it's just time flies by, and then again the chorus hits and it says, "If I see your mom, I ask her about you to see if you already have someone that's making you happy." And yeah, that song bumps. It has like a very, very deep lyrics, but it's supposed to be a getting through it song. So I love it. And now next to the next song. And now let's talk about Está Cabrón Ser Yo, which translates to It's Awesome Being Me. It's freaking awesome being me, I should say. And I gotta use the word freaking because then YouTube doesn't like the actual word. So yeah, the song is basically a flex song and them just going ham and talking about how awesome it is to be them and this and that. And overall, I really, really like the song because they use a lot of US pop culture references. And like I said, I'm gonna translate it from Spanish to English for all of you who don't know. So it might not make sense, but here we go, let's try it. And one of the verses he starts saying like, I'm used to being flashy, hit him to the floor, Triple H, catch another flow, every position I play like LeBron James. And then he starts talking about how he's gonna swim in millions like Michael Phelps. And then one of my favorite lines in the whole album, he says, "About to leave him with no rings, Charles Barkley just sold out Madison. No, bitch, sold out L. Barclays." So yeah, it's just him flexing and flexing again. And also I know it starts talking about how people want to see him fail just like Mayweather in Vegas and all that. And it's a really, really awesome song. I really, really like it. And another one of my favorite songs is the one with the heart. Like I said earlier, it sort of reminds me of The Last Call from Kanye West, the College Dropout album, I think it was, where he just starts talking about like, oh, thank you to this person, thank you to that person. It really means a lot that you guys supported me before I was even famous. And the song goes into detail about that, where he just starts thanking some of his friends and talks about his accomplishments for being part of the Super Bowl to nowadays just having casual conversations with people that he looked up to like Triple H, how LeBron James is LeBron James, and people just start doubting him. But fame is getting to him, but no matter what, he just has to keep pushing forward. And like I said, it was a great way to end the album. And another few songs that I liked were the ones with Daddy Yankee and La Difícil. La Difícil's music video is also pretty cool. It's just about a female hustler trying to get by, single mom, out here stripping, playing part of music videos, and just trying to figure a way to make that money. You know what I mean? Like, you don't need any man, they just gotta figure it out. But overall, the album is great. I love Bad Bunny because he is that guy that talks about his emotions and doesn't really care about making money. Of course, money's nice that he makes it and he's happy with the money, but at the same time, he loves music. And supposedly this one more album after this and he's retiring. I really highly doubt it, but overall, I love his music. I give this album 4.5 Kanyes out of 5. But yeah, I know this review is really quick and stuff like that. Went from a lot of detail to nothing, but let me know what you rate the album. If you like what you see, like and comment, subscribe, help me out a lot. And finish drawing, like I said, I'll link it after this, and I'm out. Thanks for watching.